Hey, it's your boy JoJo Fries.
And your boy MP.
And today,
we're debuting the new show,
JoJo and MP's Top 10. And today's Top 10 is...
horror movies. So I'm going to start this off. My list is based pretty much on personal opinion, shock value, and really what just scared the hell out of me whenever I watched it. I'm going to start with number 10. My number 10 is The Blair Witch Project. And the first reason I thought of it was I just remember being a kid watching it and it scared the hell out of me. It really was ahead of its time.
That movie wasn't scary at all.
Oh man, this is my list. It's not that scary if you watch it now. But when it came out, it was ahead of its time. How many movies came after it, like Paranormal Activity, Cloverfield, all those movies?
Yeah, it started a whole genre.
It started its own genre. It was ahead of its time. And who ain't afraid of witches in the wood at nighttime? Come on now. That shit would be scary as hell if that really happened.
And my number 10 is Silent Night, Deadly Night. You ever see that one?
I'm sure I watched it with you.
The Christmas one?
Oh, no, I doesn't even recall. I was thinking of Silent Hill. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Silent Night, Deadly Night. A Christmas horror movie. It's real fucked up. This dude, he's a baby. His parents get raped and killed by Santa Claus. For real. Then he grows older. He has to wear a Santa Claus uniform for his job. And he goes crazy in the head and he starts fucking up everybody. The best Christmas horror movie ever.
So moving on with the list. In my number 9 spot, I have The Ring.
The Ring?
The Ring. Just because it's a creepy ass movie. It really is. It's creepy. You got this little girl, she got stuck in the well, and you get a phone call, you're going to die in 7 days. 7 days later, this bitch is coming out of the TV. And it's creepy. It's creepy. The way her hair is in front of her face and she just crawls. That's a creepy little bitch.
Yeah, that movie scared the fuck out of me when I was little.
Yeah. I definitely think it deserves to be on the list.
And my number 9 is the Texas Chainsaw 3D. I love the Texas Chainsaw series. A lot of people hate this movie. And
they're crazy.
Why, you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all good. They're classics.
Yeah, well, this one's kind of iffy, but I like it. It got my boy Trey Songz in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's some bullshit because Leatherface doesn't even kill him.
Yeah.
He dies in that car accident.
Yeah, real quick, too.
I wanted to see him get sliced up.
Uh-huh.
But,
he probably didn't want it to happen.
Yeah, he probably has something in his contract about that.
He's a pretty boy. He couldn't get bloody.
Yeah.
So my number 8 movie, I don't think anyone's going to see this coming. It's probably on nobody's list in the world. But I like the movie a lot. The Lazarus Effect.
Oh, man.
he doesn't like that movie. But I liked it.
The only thing I like about that movie is Donald Glover.
I was just about to get into that. It has Donald Glover. And he's the first one to get killed, I think. But he's in the movie at least half of the movie. Spoiler alert. He gets killed first. But he makes it about halfway through the movie. It had Evan Peters. He's great. He's in all the American Horror Story seasons. Great actor. And I don't know what the girl's name is, but she's sexy as hell. The one that turns evil. That girl is sexy as hell, especially when she turns evil. And you know, it's just a movie that...
Would you put it in her butt?
Hell yeah. But on a professional level, it's just a different kind of movie. They don't make that kind of movie too much. I thought it was interesting, and I like the actors. And that's in my number 8.
And speaking about putting in people's butts, my number 8 movie is considered one of the gayest horror movies ever.
What is it?
Ah, fuck. A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge.
That's one of the gayest movies ever?
Yeah, I watched a documentary about it, and the director claims he didn't realize how gay he was making it until about 30 years later. Everyone kept telling him that movie is gay as fuck. There's a scene in it when the gym teacher, he's in the shower butt naked, and he's getting spanked by Freddy Krueger with the towel. That's only one of the gay parts.
How didn't he know that was gay?
I don't know. I seen it in the documentary.
Okay,
and that's my number 8, Chuck. Back to you.
Meanwhile, over here at number 7. No, but for my number 7 movie, I just put Saw, just the genre in general. If Saw 1 was alone, it probably would be higher on my list. That's my favorite out of all of them, but just because they made so many of them, it's a little bit lower. I was
going to put that on my list, but I don't know which one I like the best out of all of them.
Saw 1, in my opinion, is the best. I mean, it's just a really fucked up movie. It's real gory, and it's just... You want to watch it, though. You're like, oh, shit. You know, it's not even anything that, like, a boo. Like, you know, that kind of... You're fearing anything. It's just a fucked up movie, but they're cool.
Yeah, because when you're watching it, you got to put your mind in their shoes.
Yeah.
Like, what would you do in this situation?
What would I do?
Would you cut your foot off?
I'd have to be in the situation to answer it quite honestly, but all I know is watching it, the movie makes you go like, ugh, like that would hurt, fuck, you know what I mean? So for the shock value alone and just the impact it has on your head, that's why it's on my list.
And my number 7 is Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. This movie was the first movie with Jason back in it since the 4th one. In the 5th one, they fucked us all. And this one, they knew what they were doing. They weren't going to take it too serious. They were going to have a good time.
So why is that your favorite out of all the Friday the 13th?
I just like the character is the best in it. It has the best kills. And it's the most entertaining.
What else do you want in a slasher film?
Oh, I'm getting word in. I believe we have a number 6 up.
So back to my list. Number 6. So this is another one I don't think is going to be on too many people's lists. But my number 6 is Paranormal Activity. Just because I thought they did good. It's like the first one that came out after the Blair Witch that was filmed like that. I think I was like 13 or 14 when that came out, and I thought that shit was real. I did. If I ever woke up and it was 3 in the morning or something like that, I was scared. I was like, oh shit, the ghost is about to get me. Like that. I thought that shit was a little bit scary. And you know, I see it come on TV now. I'm kind of like, what the hell was I so scared about? Like,
I know. I'd rather watch grass grow than watch that movie.
It is kind of dull. But it deserved to be in my list just because of my reaction to it initially watching it for the first time.
Yeah, that's a good reason. And the number 6 movie on my list is Hatchet, directed by Adam Green.
Ooh.
Hatchet is one of the best New Age slasher movies. It has Victor Crowley in it, played by Kane Hodder, who's an OG. This movie is so fucked up. I've never seen a movie more fucked up than this. Well, with fucked up kills. If you love titties and brutal kills, this is your movie. We're rolling on through the list now, down to the top 5.
The creme de la creme.
The nitty gritty.
The cream of the crop.
And when we roll down the top 5 for every video, MP is going to ask a question.
Today's question is, where did the Michael Myers mask come from? Where did John Carpenter get the idea? Who did he steal the mask from?
Stay tuned to the end of the video.
My number 5, Freddy vs. Jason.
That's a good one.
It is a good one. I mean, I never seen a movie before that with 2 crossover villains. Horror stars. I never seen that.
Yeah, they started that shit.
Yeah, they started that shit. I mean, it was just a great idea in general, just to bring the two together. I mean, I was always a little bit more of a Freddy fan than a Jason fan. I couldn't help but catch myself wanting Freddy to kill Jason when I was watching the movie. But
yeah, I was rooting for Jason, man.
2 classic killers. They helped innovate the slasher films.
You know, it took them 10 years to get the script for that movie.
10 years. I believe it. Because they probably had to...
They had like 20 different scripts. That was the one they chose.
Yeah. Well, they picked the right one because that one's a classic. And that's why it's in my top 5.
And my number 5 is the classic Scream.
Scream.
Heck yeah. It redefined the slasher genre. After that, they came up with all them bullshit movies to try and copycat it. Urban Legends. I Know What You Did Last Summer, which is alright, but Scream started all that shit.
It was really one of my favorite movies to watch when I was a kid.
Yeah, mine too, still is. Oh yeah, side note, Courtney Cox. I'll be there for you.
That sounds like a whole nother list. Fantastic Four. My number 4 movie is the Amityville Horror. That movie used to scare the hell out of me when I was a kid. I just think it's a really good story, and it's based on a true story.
The original or the remake?
I like them both. The original one I thought was the better one.
Yeah.
I thought the original was better. I could just remember being a kid and having a hard time watching the movie. Like when all those fucking those beetles are coming. They're all just swarming to the window, and
man, fucked up.
The dude starts going crazy because he don't think there's nothing wrong with the house, and then the house just gets to them. The walls are bleeding. That movie was just scary in general. It's probably one of the scariest movies they ever made, and it's based on a true story.
Speaking of number 4, my number 4 is Halloween 4.
Hey,
The Return of Michael Myers. We want to see Michael Myers gutting some bitches.
Hell yeah.
And he came back, and he came back strong.
Came back strong, back to kill his family.
Yeah. Oh, and Danielle Harris, one of the best child actors ever.
Oh, she got so sexy when she grew up.
Man, she did. She's in the Hatchet movies, too.
She is. Yeah, Halloween 4 is my favorite, too. That's a good pick. Yeah. Out of all the Halloweens, Halloween 4, it's the return, right? Return of Michael Myers.
It puts you right in that October Halloween mood. Oh
yeah. And that doctor, I don't know his real name. He was a good actor.
Sam Lewis.
R.I.P. Sam.
Yeah, R.I.P. Actually, his real name's Donald Pleasance.
Okay.
R.I.P. Donald.
Okay.
Michael!
Yeah. You sound just like him. Oh, that was good.
But that's my number 4, Halloween 4. I love that shit.
The top 3. There's only MP3 of them left. And we're starting right here. My number 3. The Conjuring. You knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming.
He knew it was coming. It's probably one of my favorite New Age horror movies. The way I see it, I think it's a creepy movie today, you know. I'm older. You know, movies don't scare me like they did when I was a kid. But I think it's creepy. You know, it's based on a true story similar to Amityville Horror. In fact, the two people that it's based on, the people investigating, Ed and that other girl, their last name's Warren, they're the people that investigated the Amityville Horror in real life.
And my number 3 is the Texas Chainsaw remake. That movie, you say all them ghost movies are the scariest movies ever. The remake of the Texas Chainsaw, that motherfucker is so big, so brutal.
He was,
and I have nightmares about him still, I swear.
Yeah.
I swear.
He wears people's skin. How about that part when the dude's hanging up and his legs cut off and Leatherface grabs all the soul?
I cringe every time.
Oh, that would hurt so bad.
Just hanging from a hook, too, and then that dude got the worst.
So we done pretty well without crossing over this whole time with our 2 lists.
I know. You never see that in, when people make list videos.
Hell no. Go subscribe. But my number 2.
What's that saying called? We're just 2 peas in a...
2 peas in a pot.
Yeah.
But my number 2, we're going to cross over here, Halloween. But just as the whole series. Even though number 4 is my favorite, if I was just picking one, it would probably be Halloween 4. But just the series of Halloween, I think Michael Myers is the greatest slasher of all time. Yeah, the first slasher, like I'm going to come and kill you with a knife, like that it's just creepy, you know. His whole mask, just the whole get up with him, and he's always walking, but he always catches you. It's a good movie. It set the tone for horror for the rest of forever, and they're still making them.
Yeah, that's what crazy. They just made a sequel to it. That's how good it was.
Enough said.
Now, I swear, we did not plan this. But my number 2 is Halloween.
Nuh-uh.
I swear.
And I was just like, we've done pretty good.
No, look, I swear. Halloween, number 2.
That's why you were grinning when I said that.
I was. Because we just said all that shit about the list being so different, and both our number 2s are Halloween.
What else is there to say?
Nothing really. You covered it all.
It's time for the number 1 movie on my list. And my number one movie is
Pew, pew, pew.
The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Oh, of Emily Rose?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, that's straight out of left field. I didn't see that one coming.
I know you didn't see it coming. Before we started, I was saying the greatest one of all time was probably The Exorcist, just based on shock value and the impact it had when it came out. But to me, I remember watching this movie when it came out, and it's scary. You know, I said the ghosts and all that shit is scary. Nothing's scarier than a demon, man. And that's supposed to be based on a true story. I thought it was done well. You know, some of the parts in the court and whatnot, it's kind of a snooze fest. But for the parts with the action, like when the girl's possessed, it's really just scary. I don't even know how else to put it. That shit is just scary. So I mean, the fact that it's based on a true story, there's like documentation of the shit actually happening, and I just thought it was a scary movie in general. That's why it's my number one. In my opinion, there's nothing scarier than demons and the devil and real evil. You can cut that.
And my number one is the Texas Chainsaw, the original version. One of the scariest movies ever. And Leatherface to this day, and his fucking brother, the crackhead who cuts his hand in the van, they both give me nightmares. I see him chasing me. I see his brother just looking at me.
Yeah, they're creepy.
Yeah.
That whole family. I don't know. All I think about when I think about that movie, I think about the part where the girl's trying to run away, and then she's running down the hall, and then there's like a door right there, but he comes out, there's like a hallway, and he smacks her with the hammer.
Oh, yeah.
That shit's fucked up.
Yeah, man, he's brutal. But anyways, Texas Chainsaw, best movie ever. And as you can see from the list we just gave you.
We got some good-ass movies in there.
Yeah, but you can tell our minds are in different places.
But on the same goal.
Yeah. I'm the slasher. He's the paranormal.
Yeah.
Ghost. Exorcist shit.
Yeah.
So as you can also tell by our list, when we're together and we want to watch a horror movie,
never agree.
Yeah, the only one we watch is Halloween.
Halloween. I'm back to the trivia question. The question was, where did Michael Myers get his mask from? Who did John Carpenter steal it from? How many of y'all asked Siri or Alexa that shit real quick? I don't know. But get your answers ready, because the answer is
William Shatner.
Who would have known? Star Trek. So that was our lists. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, great. Comment. If you didn't like it, oh well. Comment anyway.
And also, comment below your top 10 favorite horror lists. We would love to know.
Very interested. Very interested. So my name's MP.
And my name's JoJo.
And stay tuned, because we got more top 10 lists coming soon.
See you guys next time.